Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So my name is Amanda and I'm a 23-year-old cash budgeter that lives in Texas. Today's video is going to be my cash stuffing for June week number 3, where I stuff $100 a week into my sinking funds. So if you guys are excited to see that, then definitely stay tuned. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started because my phone does have pretty low battery and I need to get this filmed before it dies. So we should have $100 here. We have 20. Yeah, we'll put it here. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and $100. But we do have some rollover from my last week's cash envelopes, which is back here. It is not very many, but it's totally fine. So my rollover that is in $1 bills goes into my baby binder, and that is how it gets funded. So this week we have $1, $2, $3, and $4 to contribute to that, which again is not a lot, but that's totally okay. It's something, but we do have quite a bit of coins. So let's go ahead and stuff those into my leaf dish, which honestly is getting pretty full. I empty this monthly. So this is everything that we've got for June. So we have like quite a bit more to add. Okay, I think, yeah, that's everything. My wallet, oh, just kidding, there's another coin in here. My wallet gets pretty heavy with all of these coins in there. My wallet is from Marshall's if anyone's interested, so I don't have a link, but that is where I got it from. So this is my plum paper planner. My new one did just get delivered today. I plan to include an unboxing of that in my freebie Fridays, I think, or I will just make it its own video. And include like a clip on how to order a plum paper planner. So if you did not watch my budget with me, I did post one for this week so you guys can see how I chose all of the numbers that we will be stuffing into my envelopes. However, I'm going to try something different this week just to kind of speed the video along. And I'm not going to fill in these balance numbers as we're going. I'm just going to color the tracker and roll with it. So we're going to go ahead and grab my sinking funds binder, which is like this mint colored one. And let's just go ahead and get started. So let's pick a color. I think we're going to revisit this like magenta because I haven't really seen a lot of pink on my envelopes. So car maintenance is just going to be getting $1 today, which is not an available space on the tracker, but that's okay. So we now have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 131, and 132, which is correct. So 132 into car maintenance. A lot of my trackers that you'll see in this video are from Savvy Budget Babe, which her Etsy listing that I purchased is going to be down below. But if it's not from her Etsy shop, it is likely from mine, which I'll kind of specify which ones are on my Etsy as we go along. So next is going to be Christmas, and Christmas is going to get $15. So let's fill in this little space right here, and let's grab our $15. So we have a 10 and then a 5. Okay, so Christmas now has a total of 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, and $100. We have hit $100 in Christmas, which is awesome. So this goal is $500. So we are a fifth of the way there, and we haven't even hit July yet. So that's really good progress. Clothing is just going to be getting $1, which is not a space on this tracker either. So we have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So next week, if I add $5 into this envelope, we will be able to cross off another shopping bag. So that's super convenient. After that, we do have gaming, and gaming is going to be getting $1, which is a space on this tracker. So we're going to go ahead and color that one in super quick. Ignore the little piece where I came out of the line, but let's go ahead and grab that $1 bill. So gaming now has 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, and $38, which is perfect. This goal is 120, so we're not almost there, but it's progress. So next is going to be gifts, and gifts is gonna get $5 today. So yes, that is a space on this tracker. It's gonna be the ones at the bottom. So let's fill that one in. The only reason I decided not to write in my planner today is because I feel like that usually takes up a good amount of my time, but I don't know what you guys preferred, so just let me know down below. Gifts now has a total of $20, $30, $40, $45, $50, and $55. I also feel like with my new angle, you can see less of my binder. Like, you can still see the envelope that I'm stuffing, so that of course is good, but usually you can see all the way to challenge number 3 on my list, but we're seeing a lot more of that and less of like what's down here. So let me know what you think about that. The reason I did that is because I wanted to get more of like the bamboo tones in my like camera angle, just because I want you guys to see a little bit more of the vibe that I get when I'm actually here at my desk versus just seeing like this portion of it. But next is going to be haircut, and haircut is getting $18, which could either be the 10 and the 8 or the 2 9s. I think we're going to go ahead and fill in the 2 number 9s. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do those just because these are like even numbers, so I feel like it'll be easier to get those later on. So let's go ahead and fill both of these in. This is one of the trackers actually that is from my Etsy shop if you guys are interested. I do sell them for $1.50 each with free shipping. That way they can be super affordable for you guys. And I do have, I believe it's 4 color options. You could do light blue, pink, an aqua color, or even white if you prefer that. So let's go ahead and add $18 into here. So we have 10, 15, 16, 17, and $18 going into haircut. So now the max amount of time Jordan will have to wait to get his haircut is 2 weeks, but we could honestly do that next week as well if he wants to book it sooner. So haircut now has a total of 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, and 62, which is perfect. So $62 towards haircut. So he does pay $80 whenever he gets his haircut, because not only do they do his hair, but they also do like his facial hair. They give him like a little mini facial. You can get free beverages, and it's like a whole experience for him, which it's the least I can do. He does a lot for us, so that is like his little way to pamper himself, which is awesome. Next is going to be medical, and medical is just going to get $1 today, which again is not a space on that tracker, but medical has $5, $6, $7, and $8. I think once we hit 15, we'll be able to color one in finally. After that, we do have pet needs, and pet needs will be getting $5 today. So I'm running out of $5 spaces. After this week, we just have one more, and then the least weekend stuff is $10 in here, which is fine because if you're just tuning in, my husband and I would like to finish the first tracker in every single envelope before spending these. That way we have a good like chunk of money to actually use versus stuffing $5 and then immediately using it and then like never really having money in our sinking funds. So pet needs now has $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $65, and $70, which is awesome. So $70 for pet needs. All right, so after that is going to be pins. So this is going to get $7, which is a space. Yes, it's down here. So pins is for my Disney pin collection because that is a hobby that I'm into. So I figured might as well start an envelope specifically for that. So that it can fund any purchases that I have in the future. I used to try to have envelopes that were just labeled hobbies, but it never really worked out because I feel like that could have covered a range of things. So for me personally, the more specific I am with my envelopes, the easier it is for me to manage them. So pins now has a total of 20, 25, 30, 31, if we can grab these, 32, 33, 34, 35, and $36. So $36 in pins. So after that, we have tattoos, which is just gonna get $1 today. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and $6 in there. So for tattoos, I do get them pretty frequently. My plan for this is to use some of my Sunday savings and Freebie Fridays challenges to stuff this envelope so that way I can kind of get it a little bit ahead of where it's currently at, because right now we're slowly but surely growing it, but I want to make some more progress because I do have probably my most expensive tattoo that I think I've ever gotten in July, so I of course need to bulk this up a little more. So next is going to be toiletries, and toiletries is going to get $5 today. which is not a space on the tracker, but we might be able to fill one in anyway. So toiletries has 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 2, and $43, which I think, yeah, we just have $30 accounted for on here, so we can fill in another one since we did surpass $40. Okay, so we have completed the first row of toiletries little icons, which is awesome. So after this, we are going to have travel. Yes, and travel is going to be getting $5 as well. So let's see what we are at in here. So travel now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, and $66. So there should be 6 trackers or 6 spaces filled in, so 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this one is fully updated. Okay, so now we are going to move into my home binder because that is where I keep challenges 1 through 3 now, which is going to be my yellow one. So let's put this one back. Okay, so I do again keep challenges 1, 2, and 3 in here because those will be funding the envelopes in this binder. So right on top, challenge number 1 is just gonna get $5 today. So let's fill that in, which is gonna be this little mop right here. Okay, so let's grab a $5 bill. Okay, so my challenge number 1, which is for household supplies, now has 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and $50, which is awesome. So the goal for this one is $250. So we now just have $200 left to go, which I know is still a lot of money, but it makes me happy to see that we hit like the 50-mile mark. Oh my gosh, you know what I mean, $50 mark. So next is going to be my challenge number 2, and we're actually stuffing quite a bit in here. We're going to be stuffing $25. So I'm going to grab a different color marker just so that we don't have a lot of this magenta color. But yeah, I'm going to be stuffing $25 because my plan is to finish this one super quickly, because if you didn't watch my budget with me, I do have a June budget goal to start stuffing this binder, and this is the one that I felt I could tackle to get that goal done. All right, so we're going to be filling in 5 spaces on this tracker. So let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5 can be this little ice cream cone. All right, so that is $25 that we're going to be adding in here. So we have a 20 and then a 5. So my summer savings challenge now has a total of 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, and $85, which means we are only $15 away from completing this, which can happen in June's 4th cash stuffing, or even before that if I'm able to finish this with a mini savings challenge, and that is literally amazing. I'm so excited for that. So lastly, before we get to my baby binder, we do have challenge number 3, which is going to be getting a $5 bill, and we're going to be coloring all of the stars. So this is one that is also from my Etsy shop, and each star is worth $1, so I figured I would just kind of get all of those out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and color those in really quickly, and then we're just going to add the $5 bill into the envelope. Okay, so now that I have everything colored in, here is the $5 bill that will be going into this envelope. And then that is all that this one has, but it is a goal of 75. So now anytime we stuff this, we do just have $10 spaces across the board. So that should be easy enough. So that is it for my home binder. And now we're going to stuff the $4 of rollover into my baby binder. So this is my baby binder. Last week, parties was the only envelope that did not get stuffed. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just start with this one, and then I'll go back to the beginning and just stuff that way. I could just start from the beginning right now since anything in the front is a higher priority, but I just want to make sure that this one gets something since it didn't get anything last week. So now we have $3 to start from the beginning with. So we do have medical, then we have equipment, and then the last one getting stuffed will be diapers and wipes. So hopefully next cash stuffing we do have quite a bit more rollover that we can add into this binder. But since I am not currently pregnant and we are not currently trying to be pregnant, this isn't like a super big rush for us, but it is a lot sooner in our future than it may be for a lot of other people our age. So that's why we decided to start one. I did get this idea from Lily Budgets. If you do not watch her already, definitely go check her out. But with that being said, you guys, that is everything for this video. I really hope that you all enjoyed watching. Let me know if there's any adjustments that you want me to make in terms of like the camera angle, or if you want me to write in the balances with you guys, or just kind of whatever your preference is, let me know down below. But I will see you guys tomorrow in my Freebie Fridays video, which I'm super excited for. But yeah, so I'll see you guys then. Bye.